Okay, so this is my PEC's communication binder. As I was telling you, I was going to show you the binder that I created on my own. It wasn't that hard. It was actually relatively pretty simple. And once you get started and get in the rhythm, it's really not that big of a deal. So, of course, construction paper, lamination. I just started with general regular PECs. You can get them on Teachers Pay Teachers. You can get them free if you search online. I didn't really spend that much on my PECs binder. And as I mentioned, I started with a really thin binder, started out small with a lot of things that my client will be seeing and using in the classroom. I also was really lucky because the teacher that I am currently working with made me this fun, her PECs that she uses in the classroom so that there's familiarity and consistency, which I thought was wonderful. And then I just continued to get to know my client, to know what PECs were going to be needed. For this particular client, most of the PECs that I currently use in the classroom and in home right now are very specific, like objects. So I just took pictures, printed and laminated them, and then I made duplicates. So I, of course, cropped them, sized them on my Microsoft Word, made 10 of them, and that way I just print 10 of each at a time, laminate, cut, and I get them ready with the Velcro. You will need to purchase lots of Velcro in bulk, both sides. I would recommend having one side in your mind to be all of the PEC's pictures. So I did like soft on all my pictures. And then on the backdrop, whether it's your book or how you're going to be using your PECs, they're all strips. They're all the rough end of the Velcro. I got really gung-ho and excited and just went too fast and kind of mixed and matched them. And then they're really a pain in the butt to try and get off. So I had to throw those away and start from scratch. But if you have it in your head, like one side PECs and then the other side your backdrops, then you'll be good to go. And in our current classroom, we have multiple children using our PEC system. So we have colors designated for each child. So like my client is blue, another client is pink, and we just made multiple laminate strips, and they're ready to go. So I even have like lots of extras ready to go. I have extra first and then, small or big, whatever anybody's preferences are, because you're going to be carrying these, but everything is just here. And they do get a lot of love. As you can see, I use them daily. If you are using PECs as consistently as you should be using them, then they're going to do that. And that, like you can see, they're falling apart. So that is a huge reason why I just go ahead and make multiples. This is where I keep them. So I have just the card little pockets, and I can they're ready. I get them all ready at the same time, make a big batch of everything, and then they're ready to go. And I take this stays in the classroom so that it's just available for me and my client. That way, nothing is hindering your PECs training with your client, as well as you being readily available to communicate with your client. The more prepared you are, the more successful you will both be. So that's kind of it as far as the PECs strips and everything. I do actually have another schedule that I put on the AAC device, because we do PECs and the AAC device, and I have seen a really decrease in the use of PECs, and I could only say it has been so helpful. My client has made so much progress. So I really encourage you to do both, even if you do have an AAC device. So here, depending on how your client needs to see the schedule, lateral or horizontal, or vertical or horizontal, my bad. Right here, you can put your client's picture. For this one, I put my client's emotions, and that way they can see you know, I'm really happy. How are you feeling today? I'm happy, I'm sad, I'm frustrated. Trying to get away from those emojis of emotions, and just more appropriate for the client to see their face and associate who that is. Right now I just have random other PECs there because I don't want to show my client's face, of course, confidentiality. And so again, here I'd have my client's face. And that way they can associate, like, oh, this is my schedule. This is for me. It's not somebody else's. I also put, so actually on the AAC device, I have this, and it's actually Velcro to the back of the AAC device so that I am just like flipping it. The schedule is here. We're still communicating. It's a lot. I validate that for you. It's a lot to do. PECs, have all your strips and all your PECs and wear this and have your calendar and have your AAC device. For me particularly and specifically, I have to have my hands free. My client takes a lot of hands-on work and I need to be available. So I've learned how to really just have everything readily available for me. And the more that you can put together like this on the back of my AAC device, I don't have to hold it. I don't have to carry it. When I first started out, I was just like losing all my stuff because I had to move quickly with my client. Anything could happen, and then you don't have your communications, whether it's PECs or your AAC or, you know, your all the different things that you need to help you communicate with your client. So I hope that was really helpful for you. It was a process for me, but it is doable. I would say it's work, but it's doable, and as long as you just stay on top of like having things ready, there is a lot of preparation in starting it, but once you kind of get into the rhythm, it's definitely doable. And I just encourage you to practice more with PECs and with your client. Start with preferred items and just kind of go from there. And I know that your client's gonna really succeed. It will help you bond, and you'll really get to show your skill set at wherever your client's environment is, whether it's at school, in clinic, or at home. So I hope that was helpful. Have a great day, and don't forget to process and play.